K. Raju, Leena Anand, Parvati Amma, Shivoham, Sudeep, I missed you yesterday. Shivoham, welcome. Atmatray Diyakar, Dattatray has become Atmatray. Shivoham and welcome Atmatray. Veena, Shivoham, Sagairaj, we are progressing on the journey. Kiran Katuria, Shivoham, Ashok Chotwani, Bridget, Rajendra, Shivoham, my dear friends, Gautam, Rekha, Yoga Narasimhan, Shivoham, and welcome to the call. Somebody asked a very interesting question. They asked, how do we know what is the balance of our karma, negative and positive? How can we know what is the karma balance? In bank account, I can make out my balance. What is my debit balance? What is my credit balance? Every entry I can make out in the bank account. In the karma account, how to know what is my debit and credit balance? Who will explain? Anybody would like to try? Anybody would like to know how there's a way to check your balance? How to check your balance? Do you know? What is the way to check your karma balance?
Shivam sir.
Shivam, Sudeep.
So I think if the good things are happening with me in my life, then I can say that it's positive, possibly the positive karmas which are showing up with their results. And especially if I'm not doing much about it and still the good things are happening, then that must be the positive karmas showing up. The other way around, if the bad things are happening, then it's possibly the negative karmas which are now showing up, because whatever is happening is result of my past karmas only.
But what is the guarantee that what is going to happen tomorrow and day after tomorrow and next week?
No, there's no guarantee for that. But one guarantee is there, that whatever is going to happen will be the result of my karma, maybe of this janma or the previous one.
How do you know the score?
Sorry?
How do you know the score? What is going to happen tomorrow? How do you know the score? What is going to happen tomorrow?
No, that I cannot know. I don't know if that is possible or not. What is going to happen tomorrow is like, it's going to be a surprise. But definitely I cannot predict the future, but I can create the future by doing the good karmas today, so that if not today, maybe tomorrow I can get the good results. So I cannot predict, but I can plan for it, like by doing good karma.
Good answer. Does anybody else wants to try? Does Atma try?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sure. There is a need not worry about good karmas and bad karma. We have to make nishkam karma. Then we are beyond that.
That's why you have become Atmatra, no? So you are giving answer of Atmatra. You are not giving answer of Dattatreya. So the answer straight away is Atmatra answer you are given. Huh? So we should not worry about what is good karma, what is bad karma. When I am not the doer of the karma, then why should I worry about good karma and bad karma?
Yes.
Sudeep, you get what Atmatra is telling, no?
A perfect answer, sir, no doubt. Very good.
Thank you.
My answer was more materialistic. He is giving the correct answer.
we are all learning. We are all learning, and we want to, in the group, we want to move forward. Sometimes in a ship, everybody's on the ship, and we all are going towards one. It's a voyage, and therefore we want to learn together. We want to share with each other. So Atmatara gave a very Sudeep gave a very good answer, and Atmatara gave a very spiritual answer. So anybody else wants to try? How can we know our karma scores positive, negative?
Pranam Guruji.
Shivoham Mataji, boliye.
God bless you. When we are aware of our karma, when we become aware of our karma, then we are careful about the good and bad karmas.
No, but the question is, can we know if our karma is good or bad? Can we know? That is the question. What is our karma score? How do we know whether our karma score is positive? Exactly. How can I check the balance of my negative and positive karma? How can I check my balance? Can we check?
As just now, Datriji has told ke, same thing. I also agree. When we are not the doer of the karma.
So you don't want to bother about it?
No. Actually, we should be careful about everything we do. in our daily life.
Okay. So let us, thank you, Kiran. Let us put this together. Anybody? Okay. Let us put the things together. Sudeep came with a very practical answer. The practical answer Sudeep came is very simple. In my life, if good things are happening, I must be having a positive karma. If bad things are happening, I must be having a negative karma. So the one who asked the question, this is the answer Sudeep has given, is a simple answer. It is acceptable answer. The only way to know our balance of our karma, positive or negative, is to watch what is happening in our life. So Sudeep is right. If you are watching what's happening in your life and good things are happening, good birth, good success, happiness, all good things are happening, it can't be luck. It is not luck. It is clearly karma. If bad things are happening, one man, he was perfectly okay. Suddenly the doctor told, you have got liver cancer. Then they did the surgery and now that man is nearly going to die. He was walking, running, eating, everything 4 days back. In 4 days, he's in ICU now and they say he's going to die. What happened? So obviously, when something like this happens, it has to be, there is no other subject than it being karma. And if karma is good, then good things will happen. If karma is bad, then bad things will happen. However, our rechristened Atmatray came with a very lovely answer. He said, what does it matter whether the score is positive, negative? It doesn't matter at all because it's not my karma. Why should I bother? That some fellow, somebody did it, and some fellow, me, mind and ego, somebody else, mind and ego, not me. The mind and ego is not me. I am already liberated. I have reached that state of Satchitanand. I am not Dattatray. Today onwards, I am Atmatray. From today, I am Atmatray means there is no Dattatray. Where is the question of ego? Where is the question of karma? I am Atma. Atma has no karma. Any of you become Atma means there is no karma. So today Dattatray changed his name in the Zoom call. You can see his name is Atmatray. His name is not Dattatray. He has already decided. He is Atmatray. So now Dattatray, you cannot tell anybody, public also you have to say I am Atmatray. Yeah? You have to, everybody say I've changed my name. No problem. Say my name used to be Dattatray. Now I have become Atmatray. Because I have realized I am not Dattatray. Dattatray is the name my parents told me. Now I have become Atmatray. Okay, good.
Okay, I will try. One question, sir.
Yeah.
There after good things happening, there may be chance of coming some bad happen. Maybe.
No, you give me one Atmatray answer. No, why you are giving samsaric answer? In the if Atmatray gives answer, then you will say, bad things are not happening. It is just a drama. It is just a leela. Nothing is good or bad. What is there? Sab acha hai. Correct or not? Correct or not?
बिल्कुल प्रभु की लीला
ना प्रभु की लीला कोई भी ना समझ सका प्रभु ने ये रहस्य रखा है. When Prabhu's leelas are, I don't say good and bad. Raga Dvesha. In Upanishads and Vedas, they say Raga Dvesha. Nothing is good, nothing is bad. Everything is perfect. In a movie, in the drama, in Prabhu's drama, nothing is good and bad. If whatever the Lord wants it, everything is good. All right?
Yes.
So we have to go, Atmatray, we have to evolve to that state. And even for me, every time I talk to you, I am evolving every day. Don't think that I have reached that level of perfection. No, every day for me, it's a learning. Every day I'm evolving with you. So we must all together keep on improving till that moment of death. Till that moment of death and liberation and unification, the challenge continues. Administrator question.
And we have a typed question.
Yes.
Joe 3. Does the astral world exist?
Does the astral world exist in the imagination? Yes. Because where we are concerned, we only will accept what we can either prove or what we can infer. The astral world nobody has seen, and the astral world we don't need to believe in. Now, let me just explain to you. Some people believe that the mind and ego, me, will not straight away go into another body. It will go into an astral world. Who knows? How can we say? What is the logic? Why should I believe in that? How does it matter whether such a thing exists or not? So we reject the subject. So we only take those subjects which are relevant, and those which are not relevant, we reject. Yoga Narasimhan.
So this third eye and pineal gland activation, they say, no, sir, like that. I know some guru in the internet that the third eye activation or
So
pineal gland.
do you believe you are the body, or you have reached a state to understand you are not the body? You're very clear about it, or should I explain again?
No, sir, I'm clear about that. I'm not the body. I'm not the mind.
Then you talk about this pineal gland. Is it to do with the body or to do with the Atma?
Body only, sir.
Then why do you want to believe in it?
Yes.
See, the body has got certain function. Let us use the body for the body function. Suppose the doctor tells you, please take care of your heart, and you please take, because your blood pressure is more. Will you say, I'm not the body, let me get heart attack? No. So let us take care of the body biologically. Biologically, if you have got a cataract, you can do cataract surgery. If you have got a nose block, you should put nose drops. This is part of the body. You be very clear about it. But the body is only my gadi. Gadi means it's a vehicle. Yesterday we spoke about it, right? Yesterday we said the body is only a vehicle. Just like I take Avis rent a car. I rent a car, I drive it, and I return it. But if I don't put petrol in that car, what will happen, Yoga? If I'm driving, I say, no, it's not my car. It's Avis car, rent a car. I'm not putting petrol. I'm driving in the highway. What will happen?
The car won't run.
It won't run. Engine will burn. Then how will I go forward? Or if I don't put air in the wheel, the tire will get punctured. Even though I am renting the car, I have to take care of the car. I cannot ignore the car, which means even though you're renting this body, you cannot ignore the body. But should you believe in third eye, pineal gland? Because that is to interfering with your enlightenment. In enlightenment, Yoga Narasimhan, you want to keep it very simple. I'm just summarizing because you brought up the point. I'm just giving you 1 minute summary. We don't need to go very far. I am not the body, because the body will die and I will fly. We are clear? I am not the body. You understand? Death proves it. Birth proves it. In birth, I was conceived as a cell, then the body was formed. So we have got proof at birth and death. Do we need any more proof?
No, sir.
We don't need any more proof. So you be convinced. Be convinced, even whether it is knowledge or realization, be very sure. That's why Atmatrai, we are very happy today. He told, I'm not Dattatray, I'm Atmatrai. Very good, very big achievement. So we are not the body. Then who are we? You are not the body which you are looking like you're wearing a red shirt or t-shirt and I can see you. That is not you. That is your body. Now, it's very simple. You are not the body. You are the soul that's giving life to the body. If you don't realize it, you become the mind and ego because of ignorance. There are only two options. Body, you are absolutely clear. In body, there is no doubt I am not the body. Then we have only two options. Option A and option B. Option A, I am the soul. I am the power. I am the energy. If I don't realize this, I become the mind and ego, me. Then I create karma. Then I come back. Where is the question of pineal gland, third eye? It is complicating. Don't need. Are you getting what point? You want enlightenment? You want liberation? Stick to the subject. If somebody is coming to distract us, No, we don't want to be distracted.
Okay.
I hope you're getting what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah, I got it, sir. I got it. I have one
Thank
more
you.
question, sir. Like some incidents must have happened. You must have experienced to so clearly tell that it's all a leela. So, what kind of experience did you go through?
So it's like this. How can I explain to you? See, realization, no? It's like suppose you actually saw a snake in the toilet. And I come and I tell you, Yoga, what happened? Why are you so worried? Because there's a snake in the toilet. And I say, show me the snake. But you're not able to show me the snake. Now we are searching in the toilet, we are searching here, we are searching behind the door, we are searching in the bedroom, we are searching in the garden. There is no snake. But you have seen the snake. You are very clear you have seen the snake. But I cannot see the snake. So does it mean snake is there or snake is not there? If you are absolutely sure you have seen it, then it's imaginary, or you are absolutely sure you have seen it, it's there.
If I'm sure I've seen it, I think it'll be there.
So when I have realized it, for me, that the samsara is a drama, it's a leela, it's not something I have a doubt. Can I be talking to all of you every day and keeping on giving you all some fairy tales? Can I keep on giving you all some bullshit and nonsense every day? Is it possible?
No, sir, not like that, but something you must have noticed or experienced.
All realization. And what I realized, the problem is you are not able to realize because you have to still try a little bit more. What I was able to realize, for example, I'll give an example. What I did, I was able to put my hand in this current. I put my hand in the bulb and I got the current. But you are not able to put the hand in the bulb. How can you feel the current? Can you feel the current? When you put your hand in the bulb, you also will feel the current. But right now, you're not yet putting the hand in the bulb. You're not putting. I'm just trying to give you an example. I know I don't have a perfect example to give you at this point of time.
But there must have been something you must have seen, no, sir. Like
so you realize
suddenly something appearing, something disappearing.
So why would I otherwise? Why would I give up all my money? Why would I give up all my pleasure? Why would I give up all my clothes? And why would I give up everything and follow this path? It must be. I'm not a crazy guy.
No.
So I have realized certain truth in life, and that realization is okay. You have brought the answer out. Let us, for the benefit of everybody, let's take one more minute. You have brought the answer. Because you questioned me and I did not have the answer, but now the divine gave the answer, so I'm giving you the answer. How do I know it's a leela? That's what your question.
Yes, sir.
You
I'm
tell
sure
me.
no,
wait. You tell me it's a leela or not. We come with nothing, we go with nothing. It's a leela or not? We bring this body. When we come, we leave this body when we go. Then it's a drama or not? We come with nothing. We come with nothing, we go with nothing. Then what is it?
Yes. Like I experienced a little bit of that. Like I was, you told talk to God, no, sir. So I was like, I did my prayers and all. I chanted Om Namah Shivaya, Shivam and all. And then I had few questions in my mind. And then suddenly answers came up in the YouTube video that I saw the same day.
Yes, it will come, but be careful. Wrong answers should not come. But just now you asked a question and I was not able to give you a simple answer. Now the answer is very simple. Why it is a leela? Because you come into this world, you think this is my mother, my father, my daughter, my husband, my wife, my child. But nothing is mine. In the end, I leave everything and go. My car, my house, my money, my bank account, my business, my company. In the end, I go. Then it's a leela. What's a leela? A leela is a drama, is just a natak. It's just we come, we do our part, and we go. So you have any doubt? I've given an answer based on what you asked question now. Forget about it. I've given you a very simple answer.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Gautam.
Yes, Gautam.
Shivam here.
Shivoham.
My question is that how to love people and remain in detachments.
By loving not the skin, but loving the Atma within, loving the soul within. When you are loving somebody only from the skin, only from the outer appearance, or only because you want something from that person, that love is not spiritual love. That love is transactional love. That is material. That is ishq majazi. There is ishq majazi, ishq hakiki. In the Sufis, ishq majazi means I love you because I need you. Right? This is I love you because I need you. It's a transaction. But ishq hakiki is I need you because I love you. It's very different. So when you are loving everybody, Gautam, when you love everybody, you reach a state where you love everybody. Everybody you love. Then that is divine love. That is spiritual love. We need to reach that state.
But how to remain detachments?
Exactly. When that love comes, you will be detached. You will not be attached. Why you are attached? Because you're loving only one person. So you're attached. Are you understanding? If you love 100 people, how can you be attached? Then there is no attachment. No. Got it? You got the answer or not? So when you are in loving one person, realize that this is attachment. I should. And how does the attachment come? When you have expectations. So stop having expectations. Then you are detached. If you're asking how to be detached, stop having any expectation from the one you love. Then it becomes detached love.
Thank you. One more question here.
Yeah.
So we all know that yesterday Puneet Rajkumar died. Okay.
Yeah,
So there are lakhs of people waiting to see the body of the Puneet Rajkumar. So we don't know he's enlightened or not, but he's a very good man, but he's a rich man. So I'm just getting doubt. Even an enlightened person might be after dying. People might be knowing that he's an enlightened soul or not. Like we all know that Buddha is enlightened, and many people are enlightened. We all know that. So we should know that people should know that he's enlightened.
We are not bothered about who's enlightened and who's not enlightened. We only want our enlightenment. Whether he was enlightened or he was not enlightened is not our subject of importance. If he was enlightened, he will come back to God. If he is not enlightened, he will come back to samsara. It's his problem.
But why so many people are behind? So many people are running to see his body.
Everybody runs after. People are running after Aryan Khan today also. You go to see Bombay, they're all running. He's released after taking drugs. He's released, and people are running after him also. Then.
But poor people, when poor people die, but nobody will come and nobody.
Don't worry about people running. People run after politicians. If Rajiv Gandhi will come, millions of people are going to see going to the politician. If Mamata Banerjee comes, there'll be millions of people coming to the ground. Then what's the meaning of that? They're enlightened or what? Don't worry about these things. Leave them. Go them. Concentrate on your liberation and your enlightenment.
Just got a question in my mind. That's all.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. I just got a question, simple question.
Okay. No problem. But I gave the answer quickly, and let's move forward.
Thank
Next
you.
question, please.
Bridget.
Bridget, yes, read, please.
Does non-response and non-participation a form of ignorance of this theatre?
Does non-response and non-participation is a form of ignorance
Of this theatre?
Yeah. So normally we have to respond and we have to participate because we are human beings. So as a human being, we have to participate. How can we not participate? So if we do, it's not about ignorance. So we have to participate with our intellect. We have to, because it's not possible not to participate. You have to get up, you have to work, you have to do something.
But
so,
action is reaction.
Yeah, so your reaction should be spiritual. Your reaction should be intellectual. You don't react from the mind. You don't react with emotion. Suppose somebody slap you, you also slap. Then it's you're
No.
reacting out of emotion. If somebody slap, you ask why you slap. Suppose he tells me because you killed my dog. Oh, I'm sorry. What happened? I don't know. When I kill your dog, I don't know. So you understand. So we should not react. We should respond. You understand the term? Reaction
Yeah.
means
I understand the nuance.
without using intellect, react, put, like that. But respond means you understand and then you respond, right? So the point is that we should not be ignorant, because we should be in this world, we have to respond. Even enlightened person, even realized person, if suppose somebody is asking a question to you, you cannot say. So I went to one spiritual master once. I went to one spiritual master 10 years back, 15 years back. I asked a question. He told, he told like that. So I walked out. I walked out of the room. I said, what do you mean? What is the answer? What is that? You give answer, you respond. So we have to respond. We should not keep quiet. We must respond, not react.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
Next,
have two typed questions there.
yeah. But first,
Uh,
live. Anybody wanting live question, first opportunity.
Namaste, Master.
Yes, Veena.
Master, can you explain little more about today's topic? As Sudeep brother has told, something is going good means it's positive karma. Something
Veena,
bad going.
It's
Yeah,
very, very simple. You want to know in
Uh.
your account, in your karma account, you have got positive
Okay.
balance or negative balance. How you will know? By seeing what is happening in your life.
Okay.
If in your life good things are happening, means there's good karma. Bad things are happening means bad karma. It's just like somebody asking the question, I want to know if there's oil, the oil is there in the lamp or there's no oil. If the lamp is burning, oil must be there. If the lamp is gone off, maybe oil is not there. Simple logic. I'm just giving a simple logic. So Sudeep told, if good things are happening, there must be good balance. If
Yes.
bad things happening means must be bad balance. That's what Sudeep
But how
told.
long it goes on?
That we don't know. That is what I asked Sudeep. Then I asked Sudeep, what is going to happen tomorrow? Sudeep said, I don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Veena, nobody knows. But Atmatraya came with a very good point, right? Atmatraya said, let anything happen. How does it matter? You should have that attitude. Let anything happen, Veena. What is there? Finally, end of the day, Puneet Rajkumar gone, no?
Yes.
Then you know. Finally, what will happen? Everybody has to. Then why we should worry, Veena? Why we should have so much? In the end of the drama, everybody has to go. Then why so much? Why not so much natak? Leave it now. Surrender and accept will of God. That is the spiritual answer. We don't worry. There's no karma for me. Where is the karma? I am not Veena. I am the Atma in Veena. If you think like that, that's all. We don't need anything else.
Okay, Master.
Next question. Anybody live question before administrator has got two type questions? Tanu,
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham, bolo.
Guruji, I wanted to ask you, what if we are in some kind of a stress and we think something bad? So that is not a karma, right? Thinking is
No.
not a karma.
No. So when you have a bad thought, you should not let that bad thought become a bad action. You should stop it. If you stop it, then it's not a bad karma.
And one more thing I wanted to ask, if you are under a circumstance which is stressful and out of that circumstance, you may hurt someone. So then it is a mistake.
Of course. Because that stress is being created by your monkey mind. You should tame the monkey mind, make it shant, make it a monk, be silent, be the Atma, be spiritual. If you give in to the mind and the mind creates stress and the stress creates an action, it becomes a negative karma. Then that negative karma, again, you have to pay for that. So you should be very careful. Okay, thank you.
And Guruji, one more thing I wanted to ask you is, good times don't last forever. Bad times also don't last forever. But
Everything is karmic.
But whenever you laugh so much, then you feel like crying so much, and then you cry so much, then we laugh. So
No,
even that is a cycle.
That may be because of the medication we are taking or the food we are eating or the company we have. There is no connection of that. Everything is happening as per karma.
So not as per we are sad and then we are happy. The
No.
moments we are happy, we have to be sad, or also sometime some point
There
of
is
time.
there is no connection like that. Okay. Thank you. Next administrator, anybody else?
Nishu has asked a question.
Yes, please read.
Sometimes dogs and other animals are put to sleep because they have diseases or they are suffering. The decision is taken by us or the vet. So that would be bad karma, though the intent is good. My
Yes.
friend had to take a call today and hence this question.
Yes, it's a bad karma. We have no business to interfere with life. We are very clear that the body suffers, the Atma doesn't suffer. The realized being is very clear. The realized being is very clear. If there's a pain of the body, it is to do with karma. We can take medicines, we can do surgery. We cannot take life. Life is in the hands of the divine. Be very clear in your principle. We do not interfere in birth. We do not interfere in death. These two things we should not interfere. So Nishu, if you have to give an advice, please tell them that we should not interfere in taking the life of an animal, because that becomes our bad karma. We should not do it. Give them medication, give them tranquilizers, give them anesthesia, give them anything, but don't kill them, because killing is murder. We should not kill. Next question.
Anchal continues with the same discussion. I saw a cat that was hit by a vehicle lying half dead. I didn't go because myself would have fainted seeing the blood. But since I didn't help, I feel guilty for a few days. Did I do a bad karma?
Anchal.
Yes, Anchal.
So it's not a bad karma because you didn't do anything bad, and neither because it was your emotion, you did not do it, but you missed doing a good karma. I don't think you did a bad karma. I think because your emotion did not permit you to go, and because of the blood you did not go to the cat, it's okay. But you had an opportunity of doing a very good karma. That's all I can say. Any more question?
Guruji, one question I have got. Pranam Guruji.
Ha, pranam bolo.
During Diwali, I have seen people buying new clothes for doing puja. Is it necessary that everyone should wear new clothes and then do puja? Otherwise, God will not accept.
Kiran, you know the answer. You know the answer. First of all, the clothes are not, and the clothes itself are not required. First of all, the puja itself is not required. Second of all, and the God you're doing puja does not exist outside, exists inside. Everything is wrong. The clothes are wrong. The puja is wrong. Everything is wrong. What is right? But the problem is, we are only about 50, 60 people on this, 70 people on this group. Maximum people who are coming, sometimes we may be 100 people, correct? What about the millions of people who think they are doing right? You and me know what we are doing. What nonsense is this? By wearing clothes, people are putting clothes because people want to show off. People want to make the ego feel good. People are not wearing clothes because God wants us to wear new clothes. It's such a waste of time, energy, money, everything. But we are all trapped in samsara. Because we are trapped in this samsara and trapped in this ignorance, we are all suffering. We are suffering badly because we don't understand. We don't understand the reality. And people say, Deepavali, how can you not separate? How can you not celebrate Deepavali? Rekha will say, I'm celebrating Diwali from last 30 years. How are you telling not to celebrate Diwali? No, please celebrate. But the point is that, what is Deepavali? Why do we celebrate Deepavali? What is the relevance of Deepavali? Whether there's such a thing ever existed thousands of years ago? How it matters today whether we are celebrating that? This, unless we go on a talash, unless we search. So Kiran, the answer is, all these are needless rituals. And they are waste of time, money, energy, and it's going in the opposite direction. We have to go in the right direction. The right direction is very clear. God is within. God lives in the temple of our heart. We are not this body and mind, we are the divine soul. Our goal is nirvana, moksha, enlightenment, liberation. Let us stick to this. It is very simple. What we have to achieve is very simple. Just like Yoga Narasimhan said something, we should not go to the wrong path. So we are all very clear. I think and if you are not clear, then you should come with very tough questions. If you are not clear, then you're on this call. Once in a while, we'll have somebody like Dattatreya who says, I changed my name to Atmatreya. Yeah, this is the guts. This is very big guts. How many people can have the guts? He changed in Zoom call only, his name is changed. So that I don't call him Dattatreya anymore. I have to call Atmatreya. Like I call Parvati Amma. That at least I made habit. I don't say Girish Amma, I say Parvati Amma. Because I see God. For me, it is not a show to tell you that I see God in you. It is a reality. I see God in you means I see God in you. In each one of you, I see divinity. And that is the truth. So with that note, I wish all of you on these days, don't get lost in Deepavali next 1 week. Don't get lost in Deepavali. Keep aware. All of you come forward and ask me more tough questions. But remember, Deepavali all is just one drama. It's just nothing is relevant. Nothing about Deepavali is relevant. I'm telling you straight in one line. It is all one big natak. It is all one big show. The more you get into it, the more you are going in the wrong direction, in the opposite direction. The sooner you go in the right direction, the sooner you reach your destination. With that note, thank you for all your blessings and your presence. I will see you tomorrow at 8. Shivoham, Shivoham.